Homer's Night Out is a lot of fun. This is the 10th episode of The Simpsons, directed by Rich Moore, and this aired in April 1991. And I really like this episode a lot. Homer is having a guys' night out with some work colleagues, which I think is really interesting. After this episode, we don't really get that much interaction between Homer and work colleagues, apart from the two obvious ones. So it's quite an interesting concept that he's spending time with these individuals. And because Homer's away, Marge decides to take Bart and Lisa and Maggie to a restaurant for dinner. And it just so happens that the restaurant they're at is in exceptional close proximity to this particularly wild stag do that is happening. And there's an exotic dancer there. Homer obviously enjoys this concept, and he gets himself into a pretty sticky situation, and Marge is not best pleased with him. I won't go into any more detail than that. I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't seen this episode, but I really liked it. It's rare that Marge gets a chance to be angry and show her anger. She's kind of the glue that holds the family together, and she has to kind of remain calm and collected and think through things logically. But she lets her guard down a little bit with this one. She is annoyed at Homer. Does she have the right to be annoyed with Homer? Well, actually, I would say that she doesn't. I think that she overreacted, but it makes for a very good episode. And I did thoroughly enjoy it. I enjoyed Bart and Lisa in this one. I enjoyed the restaurant scenes. It's always nice when we have a new setting, a new environment, not just in the Simpsons household and then in the school and then in the power plant. We actually have a different location, and I think that they utilised that really well. Homer's Night Out is quite funny. There's nothing, when I think back, there's nothing specific that jumped out as being particularly witty or a really nice bit of dry humour or a play on words. There wasn't anything that jumped out to me as being something I could pinpoint as being very funny. It's just one that I found to be really entertaining. I really liked Homer in this one. I don't think I can find fault with it. Homer's Night Out is really good fun. It's never going to be one of my favourite Simpsons episodes, but I liked it. We got a chance to get to know Barney more. I think it was really entertaining. Bart was particularly entertaining. Homer's Night Out is definitely a lot of fun, and I'd say it's probably one of my favourites from the first season, at the very least.